There are actors who perform, and there are actors who live through their characters. Yu Menglong belongs to the second kind. Every expression he gives, every silence he holds, feels like a story unfolding beneath the surface. While many viewers adore his charming looks and calm presence, few truly realize the layers of meaning quietly woven into his performances. His characters are not simply figures on screen. They are reflections of unspoken pain, quiet resilience, and the fragile beauty of human emotion. From the very first moment Yu Menglong appears in a scene, something magnetic happens. It is in the way he looks at another character, the hesitation before a smile, or the pause before a word leaves his lips. These details are not random. They are part of a larger, carefully built world of emotion. Every gesture tells us something about the inner conflict of his characters, men who often hide their feelings beneath a serene surface, yet burn with longing and regret deep within. Take, for instance, his portrayal of the quiet scholar who hides his heartbreak behind poetry and grace. When he stands by the window, watching the rain fall on the old courtyard, the entire scene feels alive with unspoken meaning. The rain becomes a mirror of his soul, each drop a thought he cannot voice. It is not simply a moment of sadness. It is a meditation on the passage of time, the ache of unfulfilled dreams, and the fear of letting go. You can almost sense his struggle to hold onto a memory that is already fading like ink on wet paper. In another drama, Yu Menglong transforms into a gentle artist trapped between love and duty. There is a scene where he gazes at a painting he can never finish. His hands tremble slightly, his eyes flicker with hesitation. It is not the canvas that haunts him, but the face he cannot forget. The camera lingers just long enough for the audience to feel that tension, that fragile moment where emotion turns into silence. That is Yu Menglong's gift. He makes you feel without needing words. Then there is his role as the young nobleman torn between loyalty and the desire for freedom. One unforgettable moment shows him standing before his father, eyes steady yet full of quiet defiance. He does not shout. He does not beg. Instead, he breathes, slow and deliberate, as if every second of silence carries centuries of rebellion. His calmness is louder than any argument. It is in that stillness we see the true power of his craft, the ability to communicate storms through subtlety. Yu Menglong's characters often exist in worlds filled with beauty and melancholy. The soft lighting, the flowing robes, the gentle music, all combine to frame his presence like a painting that breathes. Yet it is not the elegance that captures you. It is the way he seems to belong to another time, as if his characters are echoes of forgotten stories still searching for closure. There is always something unfinished about them, a sense that their lives extend beyond the screen. One of his most moving performances comes in a scene where his character stands on a bridge at dusk. The sun is sinking behind the mountains, turning the sky into a sea of gold and fading light. He closes his eyes for a moment, as if listening to the whispers of the wind. The camera moves closer, and you notice a single tear tracing a path down his face, not out of weakness, but from the quiet acceptance of destiny. It is a simple gesture, yet it holds the weight of a lifetime. This is the magic of Yu Menglong. He gives silence a voice. What makes his acting so special is not just the emotion, but the precision. Every move feels intentional. When his characters walk away from someone they love, it is never a simple departure. It is a journey through memory, pride, and heartbreak. You can sense the pull between duty and desire. The way he turns his head ever so slightly, as if considering looking back, but choosing not to, creates an emotional gravity that lingers long after the scene ends. That hesitation is his signature. It tells the story of every human who has ever loved and lost, but still kept moving forward. Another fascinating layer of Yu Menglong's artistry is how he uses contrast. He can shift from serene to tormented and heartbeat. In one scene, his character laughs gently with friends, light shimmering in his eyes. In the next, he is alone, the laughter gone, replaced by quiet sorrow. It feels real because Yu Menglong understands that life is made of contradictions. His characters are both dreamers and realists, lovers and wanderers. heroes, and fragile souls. Through these layers, he invites us to see ourselves in them. Sometimes the most breathtaking scenes are the ones where nothing happens, at least on the surface. There is one unforgettable moment where Yu Menglong's character simply watches someone walk away. He does not follow. He does not call out. Yet the weight of everything unsaid fills the air. The silence becomes a language of its own, and you, as the viewer, cannot look away. You feel that quiet ache of goodbye, as if it were your own. In many of his dramas, nature seems to respond to his presence. The wind stirs when he turns. The leaves tremble when he walks past. The moon glows softer when he looks up. It is as if the world itself bends to the rhythm of his emotions. That ethereal connection between the actor and the atmosphere makes the scenes feel like poetry in motion. You are not just watching a drama, you are witnessing art come alive. What truly sets Yu Menglong apart is how his performances evolve. Early in his career, he played characters full of innocence and hope. As the years passed, his roles became deeper, filled with nostalgia and quiet wisdom. You can trace his growth through the way his characters carry themselves, the way his gaze lingers longer, his silences stretch further, his smiles carry both light and loss. It feels like watching an artist paint his soul on screen, one character at a time. There's something almost meditative about his acting. You begin to notice the spaces between his words, the meaning between his gestures. His characters teach us that strength is not loud, and emotion does not always need to be spoken. They remind us that love can exist in restraint, that hope can survive in silence, and that even heartbreak can be beautiful if faced with grace. In the end, Yu Menglong's secret lies in his stillness. He has mastered the art of subtlety in a world that often craves exaggeration. His performances whisper instead of shout, yet they echo longer in the hearts of those who watch. Every role he plays feels like a window into the quiet struggles that define us all, the longing to be understood, the courage to endure, and the peace that comes with letting go. So the next time you watch one of his dramas, pay attention to the smallest moments. The way his hand hovers before a touch, the glance that lingers half a second too long, the sigh that escapes at the edge of a smile. These are not coincidences. They are messages hidden in plain sight, waiting for you to notice. Because that is Yu Menglong's greatest gift. He does not just act. He invites you to feel, to listen, and to discover the meanings hidden between each heartbeat of his story.